There are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Well, here we go. Welcome on a Wednesday, Mark. Indeed, the wife is out. We're having a party. Hope she don't watch this on repeat. Welcome along, everybody. After a round of racing earlier on the Champion GP, we're getting set, getting ready to try and qualify now on our free-to-play account. So we're going to do some free-to-play duels to start off with, and then we're going to get into some free-to-play qualifying as well. So yeah, hopefully maybe an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes of some potential racing to come. So welcome along. Haynish, Demo, Reaper, Harry, Kimmo. Welcome, Clen. We've got Harry in here. Welcome, Calum. Peter. Hopefully we're not in the same group. Fingers crossed, mate. I don't know. I might smash you anyway. Who cares? Welcome along, everybody joining. Kumar, welcome. Nathan, don't worry at all. But yes, after P1 last week, we go again and try and do some good this week. Addy, Annoy, welcome. So we're going to see what we can do this week at this qualifying session. Last week, of course, you would have seen it. And why has my screen not worked for the intermission, people? Hold your forces. And I will get you intermission people set up. But we are looking good and getting ready to race. So fingers crossed everybody is well. Now, we have a juicy legendary crate to open. But of course, last week, we did the unthinkable on our free-to-play account. Welcome, Solanki. Yes, last week, we did get P1 Contender. We did it. We had a top 10 and then a P1. I tell you what, that is not bad medal count for a free-to-play account. But welcome for crashing, welcome Demo, welcome everybody in. So yeah, we're hoping to pretty much do well. We probably are going to have a top group, Peter, but we'll learn the hard way, one way or the other. But what we're going to do first is open up this 50% timer that we've got. I haven't done my 7-day coins.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Rudolph, thank you for hitting subscribe already. So I'm going to activate my 50%. And then what I'm going to do is actually use the store first before I claim that 7. But thank you, Nathan. Thank you very much. So let's open up this and see what we get. Series 11, got to be the key. Got to get something good from here. Some Antonelli. Okay, some Sparky. Some Glide. Come on. Some Carlos Sainz. Give me something good. Fernando Alonso. One more rare. That is decent. Mac 2. And then 2 epics. These 2 epics, I mean, Sonoda would take Demo. We'd be happy with Sonoda right now. Let's see what we're about to get. Here we go. You literally... He has haunted me all week. I can't get away from Isaac Hadjar. What? He's carried over to this account. This is a joke. Series 2. This next one better be good. I'll have it. It's Series 10. I mean, where's the Series 11s, man? But 14, Alex Albon. He's in the bank. It's in the bank. That's all that matters. So what we'll do is we'll probably open up a couple of these green crates and then we will get racing into some duels first. Oh, 999. Come on. Out of 1,000. Some Stroll and some Duan. So we'll quickly do this while we're on a half timer, of course. So 2 days of half time crates, half price. Let's go. The Hajar Horror. That probably is a thing demo. It probably is. So some Hamilton and some Collar Pinto. We'll open up the final one. We won't yet. We'll do some racing first. We've got some Junior Welcome. I have got some of these to open as well. So we're going to get some Dual Fuel, which is 10 to help the bank account. That is nice. You got Birthday Boy Stroll. Ugh. And then we got a Platinum crate. We could still get something good. But yeah, Peter, we've been grinding this account pretty well. So yes, 12 Gyro. That's good. 24 Max Verstappen. I tell you what, chat, if only I entered Contender this week and leveled him up, he wouldn't be too bad. Level 7, I think that is. What else do we get? Carlos Sainz, Series 11. But he would still only go to Series 2. And some Series 10, Esteban Ocon. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take that. That is okay. So, what we're going to do then, we're going to get into a few duels because we're probably going to lose. But what I am going to do is not activate the 7 days yet. I'm going to buy the 3-hour coin surge in here. And I'm going to open a crate. Come on. Please. Epic. Yes, we're going to get an epic. Give me some Valkyrie. That would be the perfect start before we race. Come on. Come on. Sabre. Oh, it's the wrong front wing. Could have been Flex. It could have been Flex. We got one more? No. Okay, so let's get set, get ready to get absolutely smashed at some of these tracks. So, this is going to be pretty terrible if you tell me. What do we got? Overtaking, got some race start, tyre management is not the best. Let's go to Jules. Welcome, Stu. Ocon is so common, he is. So overtaking, 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 and overtaking, of course. So what I can use is probably, before we race, could probably get away with Charles Leclerc and maybe look at Piastri. But, you know what? We'll stick with what we got. We might have to use some boost, chat. We might have to use some boosts initially. Let's get a couple of Series 11. Let's get warmed up. And let's get racing. If you are watching, say hello in the chat. How good does them medals look? Q Challenger. Followed by a P10, a top 10, followed by a P1. Looking beautiful here on F1 Clash. And we head off to Baku. So, the question here is, do we use boosts or not? We got a lot of school boost in the week. So we are probably going to use a few of them, a handful of them. Just to try and get some wins under the bank. But look at this, 7th and 8th versus 13th and 14th. Oh, God. We haven't got the tyre management for this circuit either. I've just remembered. This is pretty much, you know what? Stuff it. Eagle boost. Come have me. We don't have the tyre management for this track, which is a shame. So here we go then. Rival is taking use of the new gold fuel boost as well. Imagine if we can beat them and they waste their limited boost. Come on. Yes, Reaper, if anybody does want to join the Discord,
we've got a new subscriber.
You can as well. New sub, we have got Raphael Joe. Welcome into the chat and welcome into the channel. Rival has got a beauty of a start. So this might not be a great race to start in, but we'll see how close we get. We're only going to use 4 Eagle boosts in this as well. So we'll just have to practically race along and see if we have the advantage or not. No sprints, so we don't have to worry too much about points. Rivals in P3. We'll conserve down the straight. And I'll probably do the undercut here. Yuki Tsunoda under pressure, but survives. Now we'll use some DRS here and some DRS. Rudolph, welcome. I don't have Alonso. Well, Alonso, sorry. Max Verstappen is only level 1, and I don't have the coins to upgrade him. That is why. So, I am not going to be able to get enough coins. So that is why we've gone for what we've gone for. There's a little bit of lag. Boosts are limited, they never come, but they're not limited, event, but we're obviously only getting these boosts for the very first time. So, you're probably not going to see them for a year, because they're a Halloween boost. So, yeah, you're not going to see them for a while. As the rival comes through, That is okay. Let's go back round again and we'll just kind of fight off with DRS. But it's slow, painful racing. Don't think we're going to be able to win. That is certain. Welcome, Manuel, K&N Trios, welcome. I will always lose duels. Well, I can't really tell you unless you tell me what's going on. Aldaxa, welcome into the chat. And I hope you're doing well, Aldaxa. I've got everybody joining. If you are joining, obviously hit the hello. Welcome in. As now we use some more DRS down the straight. But life is a little bit of a struggle right now. We are probably going to lose this one. Bad matchmaking hasn't helped here. Nahid Play, welcome. Sammy, welcome. Pero, welcome. Everybody, welcome in if you are joining. We are here on the free-to-play account. We are going for Challenger a little bit later on. But we're trying to get some wins. And it is tough. K&N Trios, I do have a full video about where to use DRS at every track. It is literally called Where to Use DRS at Every Track on F1 Clash. Feel free to check that one out. But yeah, this is going to be a loss. There's not a lot we can really do about it. It is a struggle out here right now. I've just got to take the loss and move on. Doing Series 11. Maybe just race Series 10, Sammy. Beast. Oh, you're lucky, Solanke, if that's the case. I think we might forfeit here. I mean, I'm not going to get any... I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get anywhere near that. So, we might as well forfeit. There's no point in me wasting time. Again, look at the matchmaking. Not the best for ourselves. So, we will reduce down. And we'll try again. It might just be that we have to race blooming GP instead. I wanted to do a little bit of grinding, but that's not the best start. How will I get the assets? You can get them, obviously, from the free crates and ads. Or, Sammy, you just have to take the pain and try and get some wins. Look at the matchups. Oh, my God. This is going to kill me tonight. I didn't want the stress. I didn't want the stress. And now, they're giving us some crazy bloody matchups. Yeah, Reaper, I'm just all about... I don't need to keep pushing on this account. I am happy to reduce down. But a lot of people are going to use Max, aren't they? And 10% Max Verstappen is still a great... Even though you don't need him, he is a very, very good part to have. Good driver. So with a 10% boost, he's going to be unstoppable in Contender. And with me being level 1, I just don't fancy it. So that is why we are going for Challenger to try and get a good position in Challenger and get some good good Gulfview boost as well. How do we get the McLaren skin? When they won the Constructors' Championship, we got an offer in the game for 1 coin to get their McLaren Monaco livery. So that's what we have currently got. Yeah, we're rocking. It's the only premium livery that we own on this account. We're going to try, yeah, Sammy, we just got to try and probably use some boosts and try and get some wins. I only want to get a few wins so that we can just do some GP. But I just wanted to get a good start in there. Can we get through? We can with Sonoda. Question is, look how slow we are down the straight. Because we've got to go for a more of a speed cornering type car, we lose out on the straight. It's from this year, I think it is, Trios. So basically, because they got crowned Constructors' Championship in the last sort of month, Hutch gave out the Monaco livery. So that is why. That's why I've got it on this free-to-play account. Quality speed set of level 4 Stappen. Good job, Eddie. That's what we like to see. Max are all in Challenger today. Only dropped 1 point. Wow, nice, Harry. I don't know if I need to upgrade Max. I'm going to need to have a look what parts. I think I can use Fury or Descent though, can't I? So, I don't think Max is strong enough in Challenger. Yeah, maybe they'll put it back up if one of the McLaren drivers wins the championship though. Who knows? As now then. So why are we at the moment? We're ahead of the rival. We are comfortably ahead with Leclerc as well. Which is pretty good. That's what we want to do. We're good. Thank you, Nahid Plays. How are you doing? Welcome in. And let's just battle back past. We're doing okay. Should have used DRS. Kind of forgot. It'll be alright. We'll live. And we're still keeping ahead of the... Will you go on the other account? Sophia, the other account has already uploaded the video for qualifying today. So feel free to go and check it out. But Champions GP for the main account, it's already been uploaded. As now we get Charles Leclerc coming through. And he's had a really good race so far. And now, can we get through? And look how many cars are around Tsunoda here, who's absolutely struggling. A bit of DRS then to try and blast him past. And we do get 1 position, 2 position maybe. A little bit of lag is what we get, and we don't get any... No, we do get cars. We get Lawson. So in we come. Thoughts on the late useless? I thought it was very useless, Nahid. But apparently, didn't they FIA come out and say that it was because of a fire alert that went off on the Williams? But yeah, they could have seen by the cameras, surely, that it was clear to race. But that's the way it goes. At least it was neutralised for everybody. So Leclerc in P4. This is good practice for the Challenger race, but hopefully we're not going to be this far back. Thomas, welcome in. Welcome in. And now we get back into 3rd. Tsunoda is in 14th. And this is looking very strong. A very strong race potentially here. We're ahead of the rival, exactly what we need to do. Oh yeah, I think Max would have got P2 all day long in that GP. I don't think Leclerc would have had a tyre left. Mostly McLaren trios. I do like Ferrari, but not their biggest fan as of late. I was always a Schumacher Ferrari fan. So, P3 and P13. This is going to be a job done unless something like my tyres fall off. Which track stat do you think is the most important? Race start is obviously key because you can get a good start off the grid, but you go backwards. But race start is not guaranteed on this game anymore. Kiro, welcome. If you'd have watched my video from today, I got the most awful start at Singapore with one of the best drivers for a race start. So I think race start is just a myth at this stage. 140 points. It depends what you're on, Sammy. If you're in Series 11, it's probably not too bad. Track stat has a... Who would win the drivers? I think it is going... Ooh. Kumar, let's go. Kumar hits a gifted sub to himself. He's become a channel member. Thank you, Kumar, for hitting that channel membership. You're going to unlock a badge against your name and some cool emojis to use while we race as well. So thank you very much for your support. And if you are currently watching, please do give Kumar a big W in the chat. Anybody that get my words out. Anybody that subscribes, anybody that donates, anybody that gets a channel membership should always be given a massive W in the chat. So thank you very much, Kumar, for your channel membership. So, we get a win on the board, which has finally happened. And we've got Tsunoda coming over the line, currently in P number 8. Football for me, Nahid play. Race start, yeah, race start is just a bit of a mess this year. Drivers getting poor starts basically block you. So it's big pain to see, but that is a win under our belt. That is exactly what we needed to do. A nice green crate into our account. Welcome, Raphael. Big watcher off the stream. Welcome, Raphael. You haven't missed anything, mate. We're just warming up. We're probably going to get... We'll probably get one more race in because I've got to watch the crate slots. Because obviously I'm going to get some commons from the other ones. So, not too much. We are going to be entering Challenger. I do want to protect what I've got in terms of my grouping. So, I think tyre management is the strongest. You didn't answer who do you think. I did, Yehuda. I did. I said Norris, I think, is going to be the one that potentially wins it at the moment. If you had to ask me what my top 3 are going to be for the championship, I would give you Lando Norris as number 1, Max Verstappen as P2, and Piastri as P3. That would be what I would arguably say so far. Yeah, Eddie, absolutely. Race start was in the bin, wasn't it? Does he deserve it? He had a rough middle patch, didn't he? But all drivers have had a rough patch at some point. Yeah, I hate the rubber band. Don't get me started on that, Solanke. That is awful too. So, what do we got here? Abu Dhabi, I've got 50 drivers, 50 time management drivers. Okay, probably going to do a 3-2-2. Overtaking and power unit, what have I got that most of? Not a lot. Probably going to use a bit of skull because it's still got overtaking and I've got 200 plus of it. So I'm going to have to take the risk and use this boost a little bit. But we start 8th and we start 15th. Let's see where we can get to. Can we get a good start? That would be nice. Rival is on softs and hards. It's not a bad start. Charles Leclerc up to 6th. Yuki Tsunoda has already made 4 positions off the race start. So maybe the Hutch gods have spoken and are now going to help us out. Because Yuki is in 9th. We are now going to get up to P4 and P7. So it's a brilliant start for what we need. Same group as Andrew. Well, good luck to Yukihiro in that group and Andrew, of course. Max driving over the last month. I think Max has been really, really good. He showed the Max of his old. So I rate Max Verstappen. He's been on fire. And fair play to him. So let's get a win again. If we can get this win, we'll probably do qualifying. That's what we'll probably do. Qualifying is about to happen, guys. And then we will be ready and racing. But this is a good start at Abu Dhabi. Drift towards left. Yep. Always the way, Solanke. Always the way. Oh, some Series 11. I'm already at milestone 59. Blooming hell, Raphael. You've been smashing it. No worries, Nahid. And now we get through into P3. Fun fact to the chat. The more likes, the more mercy Hutch gods show to Azza and his subscribers. Yeah, if you are watching, the freest thing to do is to hit that thumbs up and show your support for the channel. That means the world. It helps our channel. A little bit of lag on the go here as well. What rear wing do you use? We have got Aeroblade currently on this setup. Just forgot to use DRS. Big boy, you need to have DRS part on your car. That is simply what you need at a must. You can only get it from 3 rear wings, and that is Exhale, Aeroblade, and Valkyrie. If you're not using one of them rear wings, you will not have DRS activated. Madav, welcome. We're going to Challenger for this week's GP. We only have Max Verstappen level 1 at the moment. So I'm going to stick with Challenger, and I'm going to also basically protect my grouping here in F1 Clash. So I know we all say, and I need to go to my free-to-play screen, that's a little bit better. I know we always say that, obviously, we've had a good GP, we should continue, but I'm all about doing this the proper way. I do believe that the best thing to do is absolutely just take your time in your GPs. I don't need to carry on going Contender. I'm going to drop back down. I'll probably be in a very difficult group, but I fancy my chances down here in Challenger. And if anybody watched my rewards video, I've got Ollie Behrman level 7, which is a massive bonus for Challenger.
We've got a new subscriber.
Anton, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome along. Thank you very much for your support to the channel and hitting subscribe. So again, if you are currently watching, feel free, support me, help me towards 20,000. Hit that subscribe button as well for me. As now Leclerc is in P7. Exactly. Need to go and get Junior and Challenger. Well, the next one, Harry, the next one is Champion. If we're crashing it should do. Maybe try and reopen or try and force close or something. But yeah, I'd love to get a Champions P1, and for that, I need to take my time and level up.
We've got a new subscriber.
I'm not focused in this race, you are right. Ramat, welcome. Thank you for hitting subscribe, Ramat. You are an absolute legend too. So thank you very much. We'll be focused in a minute, Kiru, as we go and enter the racing. And we go into qualifying mode. As we now get into P3. Yeah, we're trying to protect. That's why Bortoletto's would be a nice card we can get in the meantime. But that's what you've got to kind of do. And some people would basically say, yeah, obviously I should be probably now being in Series 11 in Contender GP. But I've took a lot of pain over recent years, okay, with the GP groupings here in F1 Clash. And I kind of feel now that I know, I don't want to say I know how it works, but I kind of feel that I know what to expect. So I know that I don't need to peak too early. I just need to get my result and come back down a little bit. Track stats for Series 11, overtaking Solanke. Overtaking. So Series 10 is pretty difficult. So is Series 11 at the moment. Series 12 is the easiest because it's all speed. And we are on the last lap. So after this race, we are about to get started for qualifying. On this free-to-play account, we're going to get going and get racing to hopefully score a perfect round. That's what we've got to absolutely try to do today. As we come through in P4 and P1. Think I'll move down. Yeah, it's always the play. There's no harm in moving down. The question is, can we make it? Still, if we drop a point, are we going to be in trouble? Let's get by 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hype the video wherever you can, Harry says. Of course, yeah. We're going to try and do a big giveaway as well. I've already poked Hutch about once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we will try and get you guys and girls a big giveaway so I can give some in-game items away as well. That would be very, very nice. So, that is a nice green crate. Don't mind asking, but have you resumed a Discord? Yes, Avnish. I am going to put the Discord in the channel right now. So, let's get set. Let's get ready for Challenger qualifying here on F1 Clash. It is time. It is ready to get set. So, if you are just joining, it is now qualifying time for this week's GP. Surprised you won with your current setup. We smashed you that one. And we don't really have much power unit. Look, 95. Yeah, exactly, Nathan. It's been a little bit early on the Champions run. I can open quickly another crate. Let's see what we get from this. Come on, give me... Oh, it's not an epic. Damn it. Hey, Solanke. It's all about luck, my friend. It's all about luck. Antonelli, Jack Doohan, and some Bearman Rare. So, when you'll do, we're doing it now, Kumar. We're doing it now, mate. So, let's go and enter. Nightmare Fuel event. Oh my god, I nearly clicked champion. Jesus. So, Challenger. What do we need sponsor task? Verstappen, Fury, or Descent. Okay, extra free race points available. That is fine by me. So, into Challenger we go. GP entered. So now we get set and we get ready. We've got to get our setup nicely done. We might use some boosts in this round because I'm not quite sure about the grouping and whether or not I need maximum points. So we're going to go and edit our setup. Overtaking and power unit is required. So let's amend. I'm going to take a screenshot of that so I know what I've been running. And let's amend. So, what power unit do we need on the car? Pivot, not as good. Stabilizer, not as good. Supernova, not as good. So, we're not going to take Supernova. We are going to take Descent. For, then, the gearbox. Hustle. Slick Shift is 8 better. Probably will take Slick Shift. Because, at the end of the day, I have got Descent on. Now, this usually at Abu Dhabi, I could use Spire, but DRS is so powerful at Abu Dhabi, so I'm going to be using Exhale. Front wing, power unit, is going to be remaining at Vortex. Now, what else have we got? -7, -10, -4, and +3. So I'm probably going to be using that. Equinox. Yep, that's fine. Oh. I mean, I might take that. I might try it and see if we qualify at the front. Because we can win these circuits anyway. Oh, no, I'm going to try that. That's a little bit better to me. Okay, I'm probably going against the setup that I've told everybody to use, but it's all down to levels at the end of the day. Minus 5 and plus 11. So I think I'm going to rock. That seems relatively low on the power unit. But I'm just going to flick quickly to my setup and just have a quick look at what I was doing. What power unit? 115. Slick shift, exhale, vortex. Can't miss that one again. Just going to wait for it to go back, chat. But this is going to be interesting. Super Oreo, welcome. Reactor Equinox I was using. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use that. That's probably what I'm looking at as a setup. So, cross back to this. This is what I'll probably run. But then again, Fury, look. Yeah, I've got to take Fury. 6 power unit. Got to. Super Oreo agrees as well. So that's what we're going to run. That's going to be our setup that we're going to be focusing on. Now, overtaking drivers. Now, you'll see level 7 Bearman. Level 7. What a beast. And then who else can we run? I think it's Hajar. Let's have a look. Colapinto, no. Stroll, no. Kimi, no. Jack Doohan, no. So I think it is pretty much. What about Max Verstappen? He's never going to be good enough. Yeah, he's not really going to be that great as Max. I can't get him to max level anyway. 1 card to level 4 for Raphael. Hajar level 7, best overtaken, yeah. He's the best we've got. That's pretty much what else we can use. His epic is not good enough either. Might as well upgrade that while we're here. Don't have Beast, Slanky. Oof. Okay, so I think we're going to be using these two. Bearman, Hajar. And that is going to be our setup that we're going to be running as well. So, as we go to the first race then, chat. Race number 1, Challenger. I'm hoping for a very easy qualifying session. I'm hoping we start near the front. And I'm hoping this is going to be the most 4 boring races of your life. In the nicest possible way. So, let me know in the chat if you're watching. 47 points are available with an additional 3. So there is 50 points altogether that can be won. So the question is, how many points are we going to get from Abu Dhabi? This could be Real Player Nightmare. It could be absolutely anything. So we're going to search. Make sure to leave a comment in the chat. And now, let's see what we get. What sort of matchup is in store for us at qualifying race number 1 Abu Dhabi? The boost-wise, if we get a bad matchup, I might use a good one. But I feel like I might need a maximum score these days. 42 plus 3. Few 50 points in there. Calum did go for the 51. I wasn't going to call you out, Calum. But the real question is, how many laps do you beat the rival by? Well, this rival. 971. Okay. Here we go. This is it. Abu Dhabi. I'm probably going to try and do that 3 medium, 2 soft strategy. I might try and hold off on the good boost now. But let's see how we qualify. Are we at the front? 3 and 10. Okay, 3 and 10. Workable. Absolutely workable. Soft and mediums are going to be going onto the car. Overtaking power unit. I could use Hex. What have I got? Okay, I'm going to go for Skull because I've got the most of that. And it's a very bloody good boost for this track, actually. So, again, it's the most I've got. I'm going to be, hopefully, smashing through the field. Race time. Feel free to get some more comments if you think this is going to be a big score. As we get set, and we're away. And Ollie Bearman is quick as you like. He's into P1. Mr. Level 7, absolutely flying. As Hajar then going backwards off the start. But Bearman is in this. Yeah, exactly. This was from our win at the weekend. We got tons of skull. Mason, good evening and welcome. As Hajar then makes his way up to P7. Black W3R. This is F1 Clash. If you search that in your Android or Apple store, you'll find it. Jojo Man United, welcome as well. So, Hajar is going to be what looks to be a little bit of the problem here. Because Hajar now does get up to P5, but we've got both rival cars ahead. but they are not using DRS. So no need to panic. Yes, they are using DRS. They've just got it activated. So this is interesting then. Rival has got the upper hand so far. Got the same livery. Nice, Mason. No worries, Black W3R.
2 secs, Karoon. We've got a new subscriber.
And I've just seen you've hit the subscribe as well. Thank you very much. Qualifying only just started, Presley. You're just in time. It's race number 1 here. And the rival is Andretti, if you haven't. I haven't looked at any of the legends, actually. Maybe I should have looked at the legends. Now, we come through. Behrman. Oh, I didn't mean to use that DRS, but it will absolutely... Oh, not the blooming... Oh, wow. You got to be kidding me. I forgot to use it on Behrman as well at the same time. There is that rubber band effect, chat. That absolute pain in the backside. We got Behrman, Solanke. That's why he's level 7. We got Ollie Behrman, like 140 of him or something. So,
2 secs, Karoon.
not bad.
We've got a new subscriber.
Parshwa, thank you for hitting subscribe. And the Beast, thank you for hitting subscribe as well.
2 secs, Karoon. We've got a new subscriber.
Welcome along. Vicky Dev, how do I unlock Series 4 X Hail? You just have to basically win at Series 4 or above, and hopefully it drops in your crate. That's the only way, Vicky. I wish there was an easier answer for you, but that literally is the way. You've got to have the luck. So yeah, you will get it eventually. It does take its time. Yeah, should have. I didn't have the focus up as well, Nathan. Do you have Max Verstappen? We do, the Beast. We do have Max Verstappen in 2 different versions. His rare version and his common version on this game. As Behrman comes through. So, this is not over, chat. This is not over. This has been an interesting little race so far. I'm just looking after power unit here. Recommended team score for Contender. Well, I won it last week, say you from me, with about 1,200, 1,250 team score. And I scored well as well. So that is probably the sort of team score you want to be looking at. Yeah, Solanke, Beast, subscribe him. And, what is it? You can't get the Beast part, was it? Or someone couldn't get the Beast part. Okay, so Behrman comes out. Watch you every day. Thank you, mate. Can't get him any of your crates. It'll come eventually. Jordi, welcome. Thank you for hitting the subscribe as well. Davlin, welcome. Yeah, so appreciate any of you watching all the time. Thank you very much for supporting the stream. Scared to talk in the chat on Monday. Don't be silly, Mason. You're all good. Just chat away. What you find with me is I'm a very relaxed streamer. I'm just here playing a game and just enjoying whoever wants to chat. So don't worry. This is a free area to just chill in. As now Behrman comes through. Hajar comes back out. We've now got a comfortable lead. Hajar in P2. Hey, we do get pretty annoyed sometimes though, Mason. That is not out of the question. Just through your window. That's it, demo. I did wonder who that person was looking through. F1 team, I'm a bit of a McLaren or Ferrari fan. And the reason I say both is I'm more historically a Ferrari fan. But McLaren is more the younger generation now, isn't it? But I was a Schumacher Ferrari fan. So we're looking good here. Behrman, full push to finish. We have got Hajar coming round. We've now pulled a gap. So at the start, it looked very, very difficult. Just unlocked DRS without the rear wing. Series 3 or Series 4 to get the exhale rear wing.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
I would still play Series 4, Vicky, because you're only able to get it from Series 4 or above. If you race in Series 3, you're not going to be able to get the chance to get the Epic. So you got to take some pain, but hopefully you can get it soon by winning. We did have another subscriber there, Samina Yasmin. Thank you for hitting subscribe. You can call yourself a legend if you've hit subscribe recently as well. I kind of read it as, yeah, I did read it in the chat that way as well, Nathan, but I tried to, I think they meant they just unlocked the Series 4. Mario said hi as well in the chat. Series 3, Ollie Behrman all the way, Bortoletto or Hajar is very good. You, Solanke, don't tell everyone. Don't tell everyone. We just jump to the good teams all the time. That's what we do. Okay, there we go. No worries, Vicky. Yeah, sometimes Series 3, what you could do, okay, if you're struggling in a series, drop down one series, get a lot of upgrades done, and just spend a little bit of time in that series, and then move up. And hopefully you'll get to Series 4, you'll start smashing it, and then you can obviously try and get DRS as well. Bams is a big Verstappen fan. Welcome, Bams. Max Verstappen. That's what he wanted. Hadra and Bortoletta are good. That could be good. Yep, that's okay. Thank you, Samina. Welcome to the channel as well. But we start off in qualifying.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
With more subscribers. We have got Santiago, the budget modeler. What a name.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
And Bam's hitting subscribe as well. Thank you to everybody smashing that subscribe button. This is what we like to hear.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
You absolute goats of the world. Okay, so 50 points is up already. That is absolutely what we wanted. That is a nice start. So we'll open this green crate. We'll open our challenger crate. And we can get an extra few commons. Any rares? Rumble in the Jungle. Fernando Alonso, the rookie. And some Hamilton in there as well. That's a decent little green crate. And we will now open this Series 6 crate. Focal Simone, welcome in as well. Commons, 29, Charles Leclerc. 20 subscribers, come in. That's what we like. If you are currently watching, you are helping us on the way to 20,000 subscribers. Good drivers for Series 4. Behrman is obviously a very good one. I think it's Hajar as well, actually, Vicky. But we do have a Series 4 guide, so make sure to go and check that out. It's in my free-to-play series walkthrough on my channel. We'll run you through the whole of Series 4 and every series. Oh, Powerlift, 198 out of 200. Getting closer. What else we got here? Okay, that is good. 1590. Is that another gold crate?
We've got a new subscriber.
And another subscriber. Aogi, let's go. Let's go. I think Max has a good chance, Bams. I absolutely do. Same as Lando and Piastri, but I think it's going to be close. I think now all three will go down to the last race of the season. Best Series 8, you want to go for, basically, in Series 8, I think it's cornering off memory. It's not. It is full speed. So full speed is what you want your setup. Maybe a little bit of qualifying in there. And obviously, I would be going for probably a defensive driver. Bortoletto all day long is your key in that one. Favourite team in F, favourite driver. Favourite team has to go down still as Ferrari. Favourite driver in the past was Schumacher. I'm a big fan of Piastri as well. So, Emerson, welcome. And Nahid is back after the shower too. Lando and Piastri. Probably not the best ones, Vicky. Series 4. Sorry, chat, just before we go back. Series 4, you want overtaking. So you just want to pick your highest overtaking drivers. They are the best two for you. Okay, let's get started then. Let's go to race number 2. I think this is Singapore. Race start and power unit. We are into wet conditions. So we need to make sure that we change our setup. Now, our setup should remain the same, actually, because it's power unit the same as what the track was before. Still haven't bought a Leto. I'll tell you what, we did that, VDoc. We nearly got to Series 9. We've got to other series before. I mean, think Series 5 Alonso. We didn't get till Series 7. Avnish says, favourite Premier League team. I am an Aston Villa season ticket holder. That is me. Now, we need race start. So, Behrman comes in. Now, who are we going to pick for Behrman? What circuit? Singapore, this one is. Race start. So, I think Colapinto is very strong, but his tyre management sucks. So, I'm not a massive fan of him. I think Antonelli might be the play. Colapinto's tyres, though, that's my struggle. Can he even get... I mean, surely he can get 2 wets, Colapinto. Surely, on 33 tyre management. Oh, Fernando Alonso common lot. He's still better than Colapinto. Surely Colapinto can get 2 though. I mean, I wouldn't take Colapinto anyway, because I'd take Alonso. I might try Alonso. And I might see... Alonso the rookie, we call him. I might see if he lasts 2 wets. He should surely last 2 wets. If not, chat, we are in for a 5 pit stop race, which could be insane, which should be very fun. So, we are going to Singapore. If you want to have a guess, Manuel, welcome. If you want to have a guess at the points, then simply get involved. 50 points are available from the circuit of Singapore. So make sure to get your guess in at the moment. Wet conditions, 47 plus 3 is what we can get. So I'm going to go for Alonso. We'll see if he can hang on to the tyres. We need him to be the tyre whisperer today. Behrman and Alonso. 100% wet conditions. Right, come on. It all depends on matchup as well. 1019 team score for this account as we enter Singapore. Now, this is going to be a harder race, but we will start in the top 10 with, I believe, both drivers. And depends on Alonso. This probably does. Now, he'd play welcome into the Discord. It does depend on everything. How good of a start. Singapore without DRS low light is good because it's not that powerful. And we get a 1025 team score matchup. Okay. We might use a good boost still. I don't know what the grouping is like. I'm going to find that out on Saturday. So I might still use a good boost here. As we go to Singapore, under the lights, where do we qualify? Maybe Instinct, if I've got some Instinct, actually. And look at that. Wow, P1 for Ollie Behrman. P7 for Fernando Alonso. We could make this track quite easy, if that is the case. What do we got? Oh, I've got 3 Instinct boost. I'll use that there. Alonso, 1 to 2 laps. That worries me. What have I got that... Oh, have I got a lot?
2secs Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to use a free booster ballast. Here we go. New subscriber as well. Voltfest, thank you. And here we go. We are on to race number 2. Singapore. Hopefully Alonso gets a good start. Can you change to 50? You might have to if Alonso gets away well. He gets away okay. He's in P5. Outside line, though, is not going to help. And even with a beautiful, perfect start, I think he got, Alonso goes backwards. Now, P7, P6, he's now coming through. The problem is, can I get 2 wets? I surely, pumpkin for Alonso. I don't want to use the big boosts yet, VDoc. I always try and save the big boosts as we try and get into P5. Behrman's going to be fine. Alonso with a triple move. Get in. Behrman pole. Insane for Behrman to get pole position in this race. But Alonso is now in P3. And the great news is, chat, his tyres are absolutely fine. Fernando Alonso can do 2 wet laps. That is exactly what we need. So, just use the DRS in the right spot on the small straight on corner section. I know where you mean, Kimmo. You mean on that top right hand corner. I'm going to try and tell me if this is where you use it. Oh, safety car. Ollie Behrman for the Haas has crashed in the first corner. So we do have what is going to be, chat, a ridiculously fast safety car. Now, we are going to get into the pits on this lap. Any thoughts on the Brazilian Grand Prix? I think it's very Brazilian, VDoc Brazilian Grand Prix. It's a fantastic circuit. Very good, very fun, and usually has a lot of drama. So, Behrman and Alonso to pit them. And watch out, look at how quick this safety car is, chat. Bortoletto going to win. Can you imagine? Johnny, welcome. Welcome along, Johnny. So, look how quick this safety car is, chat. It is insane. We've got some cars staying out here. So, some cars potentially going for the 1-stop. Surely not. What is this craziness? As Alonso is out in P4. This is my spot. Many easy overtakes. That is a spot. Okay. It is Look how quick this safety car is. I can't even catch the safety car. Look how... The safety car is almost like Max Verstappen. I think it is Max Verstappen. He's in the safety car. I can't even catch him. And P2 is getting away. This is going to leave us in a terrible situation. Because we're miles away in P4. Oh no, this is not good. We have got to fly. Why are we going so slow? Go! Go! Come on! We've got Leclerc to... Oh my God, that Ferrari is unbelievable out there. How is he that far ahead? We have been screwed. Oh my God. How are we going to catch him? I will never know. I might have to start... I mean, Behrman's too far ahead anyway to conserve. This could be so unlucky. Oh, the safety cars. I don't know why they don't improve it. I don't get it. But we are catching, chat. We are catching him. This is absolutely... Leclerc will pit this lap, I think, on tyres. So, come on. We are into the pits. Where is the Ferrari? There's the Ferrari. We are catching. As Behrman is already on his way out. Sorted now. Good stop needed by the team. There goes the Ferrari. We are clear. And now it's a race on with 2 laps to go. We have to catch the Ferrari to keep our perfect scores. There he is, just at the top of the screen. There is every chance to do that. We should do that now. Come on, but what a safety car mess. I don't know why they haven't slowed it down. I really don't get it. Come on. Come on, here comes the move. Here comes. Yes. It's only took 3/4 of lap 5, but we do still have DRS to push away now. Behrman is already on lap 6. He is flying. Alonso can now push ahead. He is absolutely flying. So, into P2. We go. We've still got him. We've got him good. We just need to make sure we manage this, which we should be able to. No problem at all. We've currently got 47 points. That's it, Raphael. It's looking superb. As now Alonso comes down the straight. Into the final sector. Looks like we've got it, Manviv. I think we're good. Hit that DRS. Why not? And with the tyres, Alonso was a very good choice. But we had to work for that because of the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. The safety car being an absolute pain in the backside. Giving us a massive gap to chase down. But we did chase it down. And we did get the points. It is a 47 plus 3 again. And we only used some free boosts that time, which was great to see as well. So, let's go. Let's go do this. 47 in the bag. Bingo. And that Challenger crates. That could have been different, but we managed to scrape through. Level 7 Colapinto for the rival and a level 6 Behrman. The car, there you go, look. A decent car from the rival, to be fair. More power unit than us. So that was a good win. And it is a solid 50 points and a Challenger little crate as well. So we will open that bad boy. 100 points. We are perfect so far. Captain Lars, hope you do not end up in the same group as me. I've just finished in qualifying P1 for 200 points. Well, good job, Captain Lost. What are your last sort of results, Captain Lost? Because if you've got some good contender results, we could potentially meet each other. And you said we might have 4 boring races. Yeah, it's been quite the opposite, hasn't it, really? It's been 4 quite interesting races so far. Yeah, Raphael. We're on the healthy stuff today. Right, that is a good win. I think we still have 1 more power unit circuit to come. Nahid, we're probably going to be net live for the next half an hour or so. We're mainly jumping on tonight just for qualifying, which we usually do on a Wednesday. And then, yeah, earlier in the week we do a lot of racing. So it is power unit again, but this time it's tyre management drivers. So we need to change them drivers to tyre management ones. So Bearman will keep his place in the team. He is absolutely superb so far, Ollie Bearman. And then we need to look at changing out, of course, Fernando Alonso. Well, I did think when he said Cola, I thought, all right, don't worry, I'll just get what you mean. Colapinto. Makes sense. Tyre management. So, Hadjar's got 52. Colapinto, clearly not. Stroll has got an extra 5, but gets a bad race start. But we'll take him, because it's a power unit track. Antonelli, not so good. Jack Doohan, not so good. Just short. So, I think it's going to be a Mr. Lance Stroll debut for this week. We mainly stream this game, VDoc. We do stream, well, I haven't done any for a little bit, but we did do some Clash of Clans. So, well, how long have we been streaming for? A couple of years, Nahid. But, yeah, today it's an hour, but, yeah. Let's go. So, always fall off in the end, only got a single top 10. Now, I think we'll be separate groups then, Captain Last, I reckon. How is your Coulthard? Let's check. They're only level 2. I don't really have much legends. As you can see, it's not great going. Button, obviously not good enough either. So I think that's what we're going to be rocking. It is that setup with these drivers, Bearman and Stroll. So chap, here we go. It is time for race number 3. And how many points are we going to get from race number 3? Can you brick the car back, Lance? Absolutely. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No, I'm in the what?
Indeed. So, it is time. Get them point guesses in. We are 50-50 so far. We are doing absolutely perfect. I appreciate you joining us, Need Play. Absolutely. So, tyre management, power unit, get those guesses in. And I think this is going to be a 4 medium race. And we are ready. All down to matchmaking as well, remember? I think I'm going to try and do one Raphael, but I don't actually know. Just going to swap to my strategy quickly. I reckon I can get 4 medium. I reckon I can get that. If I say 50, you need to run. We know what happens when you say that, Kimo, don't we? We know. But okay, good qualifying round matchup here. Let's get the job done. I've lost my other blooming sock now. Right, come on. Give us a Lance. You can make it. I tell you what, a Lance victory here, chap, would be dreams for everybody. 4-4 is decent. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and see if I can get that 4-4. Look at the rivals qualifying. They must be on a heavy qualifying setup. They start 1-2. Now, tyre management power unit. Let's have a look at the boost that I've got. I'm probably just going to use some Eagle here. Again, there is better boosts out there, but a little bit of speed always helps. We're going to make sure we qualify for this race for the weekend. Perfect. And then we can see what our group looks like. But race green time. Hopefully, this is going to be a boring race. But Bearman, oh my god, he's a beast. Stroll has gone backwards a little bit. So, here we go. Now we can start racing through. We'll be able to get the 4 medium, no problem. But Stroll currently already into P3. I'm going to say you were... You made me worry that I didn't have the right setup on them, but we've obviously got the same setup that we're using currently. So we are clear at the moment. Rival Verstappen is pushing, but...
Karun, we've got a new subscriber.
Bless V, thank you for hitting subscribe as well. So I'm just going to take my time. This rival's pretty quick, it seems, but they are pushing. So just keep on conserving and attacking in little stages. Yeah, Fury Descent is good on this setup anyway. And we are looking okay. Rivals just took the initiative, though, in this race. But they are absolutely pushing along, as now we use DRS for the first time. Rivals on for 3 softs here. And we are going to absolutely fly and get right behind the rival. And now, look at that for a move. Into P2. Mr. Lance Stroll, take a bow.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No, I'm in the wall.
Yeah, it's a good trap, Bahrain. Absolutely, Nathan. So let's just take our time. Roman, welcome too. Or Riman, whichever you prefer. If you are watching, do hit that subscribe button for me and make sure to hit the thumbs up. That would be amazing. Now, we are looking good. Rival's gone for some medium tyres. And now, we are slowly pulling clear. Stroll is on hards for the rival. And I've just got to watch the double stack here. But I think when we get this stint over with, we're going to be good. But we're looking strong. We're going to pit now as well. We're not far off 5 laps on the medium, actually. Only about 4 or 5%. A little bit more conserving. We could probably do a 5-3. I'm probably just short of 4 softs. Only just. Now, the rival has gone for 5 hards. They have gone all the way up to extend the stint. And that means we are only P1 and P3 at the moment. They might go to softs. Madamba, welcome. Welcome into the channel and the chat. Now, come on. Gotta focus up. This is still race 3. We've gone perfect so far. And now the rival is going to come into the pits. But we've got a load of power unit. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to slowly make use and have it ready. Berger, welcome as well. So we've got P1. We've got a straight ahead of us, which is clear. Behrman amongst traffic now. It's Behrman v Behrman in P23 and first. Safety car. Oh, you are not giving me a safety car now. You are joking me. You are absolutely joking me. But welcome everybody. That kills us, chat, because we haven't got DRS either. We are not going to have DRS. We are going to have a 1 lap push. Oh no. Oh, this could go any way though. This could go any way. But the problem is, if he gets a good launch and has DRS available... It's 1 lap though, 1 lap. I need that safety car to keep on going quickly. Keep going, safety car. Oh, this is not good, chat, I'm telling you. Because if he gets DRS down the straight, he's going to have both cars ahead. And he's got... actually, his Verstappen is not going to make it. So his Verstappen is not going to make the finish. It is only Lance Stroll. Do not tell me Lance Stroll is about to ruin our chances. It is only Stroll because Verstappen doesn't have the tyres. It is only Lance Stroll that can beat us. But we have the stronger setup. But we know how this game works, chat. As we get racing again. Here we go. Rival is battling. Stroll is now into P3. I've got to be using DRS down that back straight in this race. Oh my God, Stroll's getting close. What the hell is going on with that Stroll? Why is he so quick? Why? Now we use DRS here. Hopefully get past Behrman, which is going to give us then DRS. Will we need it? I don't think we will. Oh, wow. That could have been drastic. Welcome, Andrew. Thank you for joining us. Game's working for me, Gaming with Gloss. Oh, I mean, this has been very exciting races. I can't believe we said it's going to be a boring GP. And we've had 3 pretty decent races so far. But that stroll through the middle sector looked pretty tough. Gaming with Gloss, thank you for hitting subscribe as well. Whew. And just Tory, I can see you're here. Big Max Verstappen fan as well. These races are so... But I mean, we've had some great races here. Couple of safety cars. Oh, we've been treated to a Wednesday night special. And we are on 150 points so far. Okay, we've got one race to go, and I think it's going to be our first change up of setup. It's going to see us go into a speed setup. So, some Yuki Tsunoda to help the band. So, let's have a look then at our speed setup. Overtaking and speed.
Karun, we've got a new subscriber.
Shardle, thank you for hitting subscribe. Very much appreciate. If you're watching, hit that subscribe. That is very, very appreciated. I'm going to screenshot that. And I'm going to change this setup to a speed one now. So, let's put all the speed parts on. Fury's going to be on there anyway, because that is a speed part. So that will remain. Exhale, I've got to take. Because, again, DRS, and it's really strong around circuits. Vortex, not great for speed. But it's still the best I've got. And then we've got Swish. It's not that great. But we are going to go to Curver. So Curver comes in. Shardo, come back and join it. Yeah, it probably could be Raphael. Yeah, that could be why. Welcome, Arel. We're just protecting our grouping a little bit. That is why, Arel. We're not going to go all out. So Mach 1 plus 6 plus 3. If I upgrade that, we can either use Mach 2 or Sparky, and that is not worth it. I wonder if we can start P1, P2 in this race. I reckon we potentially could, you know. So that is my car setup. 125 speed, 123 cornering. And then we've got to pick our drivers. So overtaking drivers are required. So I think it's going to be Behrman. And is it back to Hajar, I think? I think it is. Back to Hajar. But can we do free medium? Can we do free medium? The answer is yes, we can. Because Leclerc can do it for me, and he's free less. It's going to be close. Hajar might be the struggle. But maybe I take speed and have I got anything about speed and tyre management? I think Hajar might be the trouble. I might do 3 mediums on the first stint and then see how he goes. But that is our setup. That is our drivers. We should be getting the 3 points. We are. So chat, the question. Oh, we got Eagle. Raphael, spot on, mate. Spot on, Raphael. We have got Eagle. Marcus, welcome as well. Now, chat, for the final race of qualifying, it is time to get involved again. How many points are we going to get from race number 4 of this qualifying round here in Challenger? And again, I can't stress this enough. If you are watching, please do hit that thumbs up button. It is very much appreciated. And of course, subscribe as well. It's an easy track, apparently. Are we going to start 1-2? But definitely, an Eagle free medium should be the play. Because we've got a few of them boosts as well. So Behrman, Hajar, that setup. Get some water, get the hydration in. It is time for Las Vegas. We are perfect so far. Can we? Can we go all out and go 50 again? 2 dogs burger. Come on. Oh, is that a real player? I think it is. That's a real player. Ugh. Do I use Eagle? Or do I use... Stroll is not great, I don't think, at overtaking. I might use Feral, chat. I might use Ferrell for 25 overtaking. Let's split it up. Oh, come on. It is our hour. We love the P1. Right. Rival's gone for Hex, overtaking and speed. No way. This is not good, chat. This is not good. But we get away well. Both drivers have got away really well. And we are already up to P133. This is going to be tough. We've got to hope that the rival might be on the wrong setup a little bit. They've gone for the right strategy, though, with the mediums. That is the right call. Oh, no, they're squeaking ahead. They're squeaking ahead. But we've just got to conserve. We've got to trust our process. We had drama races. We're back again with more drama. Rival's pushing. They know what they're doing, this rival, as well, which is a strong sign. We might not get full points here. But let's see. I'm hoping that Hajar can come through with the Eagle boost. We're going to just keep looking after everything here. He is looking pretty quick with the Hex boost, I must say. But can we get a move? No, we can't. So now, it is DRS time. We all use DRS down the straight. I think he's quicker, chat. I think he's quicker. Because he's all over me. He is all over me. But we're going to try. Scored 74 points. Oh, no. We're definitely struggling, chat. We are definitely struggling. It is mission impossible, I think, here. But let's see. We've still got a good power unit. Behrman is flying. Hajar's up to third. He'll use DRS now, though. This is a tough race. I prefer it. You can kind of get 2 a lap pretty much if you use it down the first and then... Oh yeah, we can't compete with the Hex boost. The Hex boost is too strong. Yeah, I haven't got Hex anyway, really, Raphael. And Hajar needed tyres. So, again, we've just had to do the best we could literally do here. Rival's about to run out of tyres. But we are not looking good here on our own tyres and power unit. There is the... Tell you what, the rival might struggle, you know. The rival might struggle in the second half of this race. Oh, no. No way. We've just got caught behind the back marker. No. We had a massive gap over that rival. No way. Have we just got stopped behind that back marker coming in the pits? No way. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe we've just been done by the bloody broken down back marker. We had such a nice gap for Behrman. Oh. No way is that the case. That is so frustrating. Now the rival's on hards, which might give us... I don't think it's going to give us any pace advantage. I don't think we can get him. That's the problem. Look, he's just so... fast. Now, I'm going to just save a little bit here. And then I'm going to hit DRS now. I just can't. I think he's just faster, chat. Remember, Behrman is a really good driver to have. Behrman is really good to have. So Hajar is obviously lower stats. Going to keep conserving, though. It's not over till it's over, but it's definitely not going to be full points. Probably contender, I think you mean, Algie. Ah, so annoying. We've had to try. We've done our best though, chat. We have done our best. We are still conserving. Just been unlucky with that little matchmake, really. But we don't have Hex boost anyway. I think we've got about 4. Rival's going to now squeak past, I think. Oh. Oh. Hello, Hajar. Hello, Hajar. Hello? Where have you come from? Where the hell's Hajar come from? Where's his pace? Suddenly appeared. I reckon, chat, I'm going to risk it here. I need to let him through to get DRS for both of my cars. I need to let him through to get DRS for both of my cars. Go on, dive bomb. Dive bomb. Please dive bomb. Come on! I'm going to use it now and now. Oh no, have we lost both points? Have we lost both points? Come on. Go on. Go on. No! No! We couldn't sneak through the middle. Oh! What a race. What a race. Oh no! That was so close. We had to do something there. We had to just go for it on that final corner and just hope. Yeah, but the problem was, Mark, we had both cars coming past. His other car came past as well. We had 4 cars into that last corner. Anything could have happened. Oh, we had to try, chat. We had to try. We would have lost P1 anyway, because when he got past with DRS, we'd have had to come back. So ultimately, we would have to come from behind. But you know what? That's still a very enjoyable race. And I tell you what, I will take enjoyable races like that all day long. So yeah, that was great. The problem was, Raphael, I tried to get Hajar into the picture. Because there's no difference in scoring 46 or 45 in qualifying for me. It's all about I have to get 47 to continue the perfect run. I might as well qualify with 1 point less on 45 and try and risk getting 47. So that's what I had to do, because at the weekend 376 is absolutely crucial, whereas today it's not so much. So you know what, that was a fun battle, and we're right, chat. We had 4 races of quite very good entertainment. And I didn't think that was going to be the case, because Challenger, starting near the front, starting in the top 10 positions, can be a little bit boring. But that was actually really fun and really dramatic. Let's have a look what that rival had. Well, there you go, chat. That is why his drivers weren't as strong, but that is why Behrman is so much faster than Hajar, because he's got 8 more overtaking. So obviously, if I'm coming up against a Behrman is very strong. So, of course, it's going to be very tough anyway. The car... Sorry? I mean, that's why I must have been able to catch up. But then... okay. The thing you've got to think about with this, chat, okay, is he did have a speed boost as well. So... he was up to like 125 speed, whereas I had 125 speed. I only took speed on Hajar. So, again, he was probably at the same stats as us. That's why we had such a good race. Hajar, again, had some lower overtaking. Didn't have any overtaking. Where, remember, for his drivers, he had an extra 20 overtaking on both of them drivers. So... that is why you can't necessarily believe the stats. He still had some good speed on that car overall. So, that was good fun though. I enjoyed that race a lot. I enjoyed all 4 races, to be honest. There was some fantastic racing in there as well. Yeah, stronger DRS level, for example, too. So, Challenger, that is how we sit. 198 points. Now, again, as you've seen in that, it all comes down to matchmaking at the weekend. If somebody gets a real player who's a very strong person, you can always basically drop a point. So we don't know at the moment what sort of group we're going to go into at the weekend. I expect it's going to be a pretty challenging one in Challenger, excuse the pun, because we've got a contender top 10 and a contender P1. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but we will find out on Saturday what we're going to be up against, because at the minute we don't know. So we got to keep going. We got to see what happens, and that is going to be absolutely key come Saturday, where we'll have some champions racing and we'll have some normal racing as well from the free-to-play. So what we'll do is we'll try and tick off maybe one more crate, one more win in duels. The group is random today, though, Raphael, so it depends on Saturday. Saturday is when we'll merge with the proper group as we get some beat. So we'll probably try and do one more race. Good luck, Nahid, and no problem. And enjoy that race, that hockey game. So setup-wise, I need to put back on. And I can't really remember what I was using, but let's try and do some maths. And try and work out what I was using, unless I have to go to the photos. I don't think it was 156 over 146. Let me just check my photos. What am I missing? It is Descent, Fury. No, that's my power unit setup. So Flow, Fury, Valkyrie is what I'm missing. So let me just set that up. Valkyrie. And then Valkyrie, Gyro, and that. So it should be that. There it is. So let's go back to that. So that's what we're running. Thank you, Nathan. It was Valkyrie that we were using because we wanted some more speed out of the car. For this one. So, we'll try and do a race. We'll try and hopefully get a win. And then we'll probably call it a day, ready for the weekend. Sonoda. There we go. But that was fun. I enjoyed that race for sure. That was a good little battle. It'd have been nice to qualify with full points, of course, but sometimes it is just what it is. So, let's get on with one race to go. We'll finish this after this race, so make sure you do hit the thumbs up. 1327. Team score. We might use a little bit of a boost here to finish on a win as we go back to Abu Dhabi. We destroyed this circuit earlier on in the day. We want Stroll. There's the water. Drink your water, guys. So let's see. Grand Slam time. It is time for this circuit. Hydration is key, indeed. So, softs and mediums. Overtaking power unit. I'm going to use Skull. We are going to finish on a strong win. That is what we want to do. We've got to make sure we get through and take victory. So, race green for the final time. Rival in 19th and 13th. As it is Leclerc and Tsunoda on the outside who gets away. Wow, Leclerc. It is Tsunoda on the outside now. Try and take the inside line from Antonelli. And he's got Verstappen and Tsunoda ahead of him. Inside line at the hairpin. Gets stuck in a bit of traffic, but he has moved up to P8 as Carlos Sainz now gets a good run on the inside. But Tsunoda coming back at him and will take 8th place. So Charles Leclerc is up to now 2nd. And he's after his cloned partner in the Ferrari. Can he get the lead of this race? Thank you, Harry. 1, 2. Yeah, the fun races are obviously what we enjoy from the game, of course. Now, Yuki Tsunoda, coming through turn 1, is in to P5. He's absolutely starting to motor a little bit, as now Hamilton comes back up the inside. DRS time. Let's get through the Ferraris. Yeah, well, I'm hoping not, Raphael. I will eat my words if it is the case. But that's why we did want to qualify perfect. Butter, welcome. That's why we really did want to qualify well. Because we don't know if it's going to be a perfect GP group that we'll require. But we've got to score perfect on Saturday regardless of what happens. So Yuki on the inside of Lewis. And he is in through turn 1 and into P2. Now with a move on Oscar Piastri, who is in first place. As we go down the straight. Can we get through? Where's Leclerc? In a bit of traffic. Oh my god. Going backwards, it seems. And Tsunoda currently doing well. So this is looking a good race at the moment. It's in the balance. Not much between the two cars at the moment. In P10. Up the inside of Antonelli. Job done. Yeah, Hex is very good. But I was worried about tyres on Hajar, I must say. If we had Hex on, might be a little bit different. We might have won that race comfortably. But I just don't have enough Hex. I've only got like 4, maybe 5. We'll have a look after this race as now Tsunoda and Leclerc, both with DRS down the straight, trying to make a move on Piastri, with the rival back in 9th and 15th. So this is looking pretty strong at the moment. Andreas, welcome. Tsunoda, not great open drive, but it's an overtaking series at the moment in Series 11, so he does come in handy. Piastri is another driver in this series who is really good, but tyres are not the best. So you just have to watch out a little bit from them. Tsunoda now comes through. We'll use DRS halfway down the straight. And Hamilton straight up the inside. So, some big moves early on. Well, yeah, I mean, that GP qualifying, Raphael, was an absolute blast. If we get the same result at the weekend, where we get some of them races, we'll have 8 absolutely incredible races. Because even race 1 was a difficult one, trying to overcome the rival. And then we had race 2, which had the dramatic safety car. We had race 3 of a safety car at the end as well. And then obviously a real player then as well. So we've had some really strong races in GP. I would have liked an easier time. I'm not going to lie. But that is online mobile gaming for you. That is what we all play. That's why we don't play offline games. We're all playing online games. As now, Leclerc has completed his final stop. He is net ahead of the rival. I think we're going to be good for finishing on a win here. Because Leclerc is going to get himself back up to 7th. And even higher than that, he'll now get up to P number 6. Leclerc pushing in front on the hard tyres will be coming in this lap. In the black, white and green livery. I think he should be good for a 4-1-9. Liverpool losing 2-0 at home to Palace. Wow. Well, guess who's got Liverpool next, Harry? Aston Villa, and I can guarantee they beat Aston Villa. Guaranteed. That's probably what I'll do after this stream. Probably go and chill with a bit of football. We've had a busy week this week with racing a lot, and hopefully you have enjoyed all the content as well this week. Because we've been smashing out some content. I am away from next Thursday for a week, so you're going to have to get used to a week of no live streams, I'm afraid. But until then, we're going to still smash out some streams for you and some videos as we come through. Leclerc and Tsunoda are going to finish strongly here at Abu Dhabi for our final race. Leclerc, can he get P3 from Hamilton? No, he can't. And that is going to be a solid victory with the rival coming home in P8 and P10. Get in, that's a good way to finish. That's what we like to see as we come through. So if you are watching as we draw to a close, please do hit the thumbs up. That has been qualifying for the Challenger GP here at the Nightmare Fuel event. An absolutely fun battle on the track, which has been heavily... We still scored heavily, but would have loved to score, of course, a little bit better. We don't want the pit pass. Can we open a gold crate? I do just have enough by 10. So let's open this gold crate up. Come on. We did, Raphael. Yes, we have got the crate timer out there. 1 boost. 1 instinct boost. You know, I can't live without that. That one's going to go a long way into a 2-lap Singapore race. So that is going to be frustrating. Chris, you're just late. We're just finishing off the stream with our final gold crate, but welcome along. We're doing good, thank you, Chris. I hope you are too. Make sure, Chris, to go back and check out the 4 races because we've had some really fun 4 races. It has been really strong.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No, I'm in the wall.
Yeah, 4 races we was expecting. And Akash, welcome. You're a little bit late, Akash. We are just finishing a little bit earlier today. We're only on for qualifying, but we've had some 4 really good races in Challenger, so go and check all 4 of them races out as we get some more gyro. I know, Open Drive, I know. Get some races in Open Drive, you'll be absolutely fine. So that is how we did. I won't bring the scores up because there's a few of you joining late. But again, thank you for all hitting the subscribes. We got plenty of subscribes at one point in this stream. And we had some action-packed, incredible racing as well. So, have a good one, chat. I might be live tomorrow night. Or maybe in the afternoon, evening type. We'll see what time I've got available. But I'll let you know in my Discord. Heine, we're just finishing as well, but welcome, Heine. What I will do is pop the Discord link in the chat so that if you want to know tomorrow when we are going live, obviously I can pop a quick message out in the Discord. So, Heine, the missus is going to get lucky with a TV tonight, mate, if I'm finishing early, unless you're watching anybody else. But, yeah, qualifying done. 4 brilliant races in qualifying as well. So, yeah, enjoy them if you're going to go back and watch. But, yeah, join the Discord. Have a great day. Hit the subscribe. Hit the like. Thank you for all your support when it comes to this channel. It's been absolutely incredible. Good luck, and we'll see you very shortly.